Have you ever locked eyes with a woman across the room? Your heart pounds, your palms sweat. You know you want to approach her, but something holds you back? Fear, doubt. The crippling thought, what if she's not interested? But here's the truth most men never hear. It's not about whether she's interested right now. It's about how you approach her. Women are emotional creatures. Their interest is fluid, shifting moment by moment. What might start as indifference can ignite into desire. If you know how to lead the interaction with confidence, purpose, and emotional intelligence. Too many men surrender before they even begin, defeated by their own mindset. But today, we're going to change that. I'm going to teach you exactly how to approach any woman, even one who seems uninterested at first, and spark real attraction. This isn't about cheap tricks or cheesy pickup lines. It's about mastering the art of masculine presence, understanding her psychology, and leaving a powerful impression she won't forget. Stay with me to the end, because what you're about to learn could completely transform how women see you and how you see yourself. Number 1, command her attention with powerful presence. The first and most critical step isn't what you say, it's what you radiate before a single word leaves your mouth. When you approach a woman, she subconsciously scans you in seconds, not for your height or jawline, but for something deeper, your internal state. Are you grounded? Are you present? Are you a man who moves through the world with purpose? Most men make the fatal mistake of approaching with nervous energy, darting eyes, hunched shoulders, forced smiles. This communicates weakness, and nothing kills attraction faster than a man who doubts himself. Instead, practice this. Before you approach, take a deep breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Straighten your spine. Imagine energy radiating from your chest, not outwardly aggressive, but calm, controlled, centered. Then approach slowly and deliberately. Make eye contact, not to intimidate, but to convey openness and strength. Hold her gaze for just a second longer than feels comfortable. It signals that you are comfortable in tension, that you do not fear rejection. This alone can flip a woman's perception. What began as indifference can shift to curiosity. Who is this man who moves with such calm power? Remember, presence precedes words. Master this, and you'll already be ahead of 95% of men. Number 2, start with emotional, not logical, engagement. Too many men begin conversations from the head, not the heart. They ask dull, factual questions. What do you do? Where are you from? This sparks zero emotion. It's predictable, uninspired, forgettable. If she wasn't interested at first, these questions won't change that. You must trigger her emotions, not her intellect. How? Begin with something playful, teasing, or observational. Notice something about her surroundings, her style, her mood, and speak to it with curiosity and a light touch. For example, you look like you're plotting world domination over that coffee. Should I be concerned? It's unexpected. It makes her smile. It bypasses her logical defenses and taps into feeling. And feelings, not facts, create attraction. Once she's emotionally engaged, conversation flows naturally. Use storytelling. Share a moment from your life, something with texture, color, emotion. Invite her into your world. As social psychologist Dr. Arthur Aaron's famous 36 Questions study showed, emotional sharing creates intimacy far faster than facts alone. So when you approach her, don't aim for polite small talk. Aim to spark an emotion, curiosity, laughter, surprise. When a woman feels, she connects. And when she connects, interest grows. Number 3, embrace rejection as fuel, not failure. Here's a hard truth. You will sometimes get rejected. And that's not only okay, it's essential to your growth. Most men avoid approaching because they fear rejection will shatter their confidence. But in truth, rejection is neutral. It only becomes painful when we attach ego to the outcome. Understand this. When a woman says, "I'm not interested," she's not rejecting your worth as a man. She's rejecting a moment. Maybe she's tired, distracted, in a relationship. Or yes, maybe you're not her type. But so what? The Stoics teach us that we control only our actions, not others' reactions. Your job is not to force attraction, it is to present yourself boldly and authentically. Her response is her responsibility. When you embrace this mindset, rejection loses its sting. You stop hesitating. You stop playing small. And paradoxically, this fearless energy makes you more attractive. Because women sense when a man is outcome independent. Remember, every no is one step closer to a yes. Every approach builds your skill, your resilience, your masculine edge. Reframe rejection as fuel. Approach anyway. Each time, you become stronger and eventually unstoppable. Number 4, mirror her energy, then lead it higher. One powerful way to win over a woman who seems uninterested is through emotional mirroring, followed by leadership. When you first approach, don't barge in with high, forced enthusiasm if she's calm or reserved. This mismatch creates dissonance and often discomfort. Instead, mirror her energy. If she's soft-spoken, start with a calm tone. If she's reserved, match that stillness. This creates instant rapport because we feel most comfortable with those who match our state. Then as the conversation flows, gradually lead her energy upward. Use animated gestures, humor, vocal variety. Share a passionate story. Create contrast. Psychologically, people are wired to follow strong emotional leaders. When you elevate the energy of the interaction without forcing it, you guide her into a more playful, excited state. This transition from initial indifference to shared energy creates a powerful attraction loop. She begins to associate you with positive feelings, fun, and vitality. So read her first, mirror her, then subtly lead. Attraction is often about emotional pacing. Learn to master it. Number 5, leave her wanting more with mystery and restraint. Most men, once they sense a woman warming up, try too hard to close the deal in one interaction, over-talking, oversharing, overstaying. This suffocates attraction. Women are drawn to mystery and challenge. Leave her with curiosity, not certainty. As you converse, share glimpses of your life, not the full novel. Hint at passions, adventures, values. But don't explain everything. Speak in images. Let her imagination fill the gaps. And most importantly, know when to walk away. If the interaction is going well, end it on a high note. Smile, say, "I've got to run, but this was fun. Let's continue another time," and exit confidently. Psychologically, the Zeigarnik effect shows that unfinished interactions create stronger mental hooks than completed ones. Leaving her with a sense of "what if" makes her far more likely to think about you later and want more. By showing restraint, you signal abundance. I'm a man with options, with purpose, who doesn't need to chase. And this, more than any line or tactic, is profoundly attractive. Remember, less is often more. Leave her intrigued. Let her come to you next. Conclusion. You now know what most men never learn. Attracting a woman, even if she isn't interested at first, is not about luck. It's about skill, mindset, and presence. It's about commanding attention with your energy, sparking emotional engagement, embracing rejection as part of your path, mirroring, then leading her energy, and leaving her wanting more with mystery and restraint. These are not tricks. They are timeless truths rooted in psychology, human nature, and the wisdom of men who came before us. But knowledge alone is not enough. You must practice, test, fail, rise again. Each interaction, each experience hones your masculine edge. So I challenge you, start today. Approach with presence, speak with heart, lead with purpose, and watch as the world and women respond differently to you. If this resonated with you, subscribe now. Share this with a brother who needs to hear it, and drop a comment below. Which of these lessons will you apply first? Remember, attraction is not given. It is created by men of courage, intention, and depth. Be that man.